And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Lights out in at point guard. Brook Lopez is out there with Jared Sullinger. Then it's Johnson, and it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard position. The shot's good from lights out.
And a lot of times his first quarter seems to dictate how big of a role he plays later on, and he's off to the good start.
Lowry setting the pick for DeRozan. Back to Lowry. Anderson against Sullinger. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. There's lights out. It's up a three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
And here are the Raptors now. 6-point game. Lowry setting the pick for DeRozan. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
That was Lowry with that fire hydrant build setting the nice screen there.
We'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. What's the news, Doris?
One of their harder tasks in this game will be finding a way to slow down the explosive scorer, Joe Johnson. He said there isn't any one answer, as Johnson can and will play so many different roles in an offense throughout the course of the game. He said he can initiate plays as well as finish plays. We'll just have to make sure we don't lose track of them. Guys?
All right, Doris, thanks. Good.
Yeah, 3 out of 4 from the floor, so a good start for this club.
Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside Lowry. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
Tell you, he had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
There's the 3. Sticks another. 3 more from Lights Out. Lights Out's got 12 in the game.
How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively, they look great.
Outside Lowry. DeRozan with a screen for Lowry. Kicks it to Patterson. Feeds it to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Lowry, no good.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but he just didn't have it in him that time.
The shot's good from Lights Out.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin. I was able to listen in on what Snyder was going over with his team. Lights Out was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. Coach wants him to go from one of the key guys to the key guy. And from the way he responded in the huddle, I think he's up to the challenge. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
And he gets it to go.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Now, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be even more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
Lowry passes to Patterson. Dishes it to DeRozan. Patterson setting the pick for DeRozan. Back to Patterson. Out to DeRozan. Passes it to Patterson. Raptors moving the ball around. Lowry dishes to DeRozan. Back to Lowry. That's blocked, and they're able to recover. Nets leading by 12. Here's Lights Out. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And that's now 21 points for Lights Out.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like all-star weekend out there. And we know how much defense is played there. It's actually defense during the all-star weekend, no D.
From deep three-point range, they grab their own miss. Shot is blocked. Outside Lowry. Pass to DeRozan. He dishes it to Patterson. And DeRozan kicks to Ross. Fires from the wing. And it's DeRozan missing. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Lopez right side. Nails the wide open jump shot.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Yeah, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. The offense really in a good groove.
Now here is Lowry. He kicks to Ross. Back to Lowry. Shot to end this full run, and the jumper falls for him. Lowry's got his second bucket of the night.
He gets another one. That's only his second make in 7 attempts, so a little bit of a struggle here to start.
Offensive rebound. And again, it's Brook Lopez.
And I'll tell you what, they've been a step slow here early on.
I agree with you. I mean, they're allowing too many open shots. They seem a little sluggish to me.
Well, a chance to check out Joe Johnson here, how he performed. He averaged 13 a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he wants to erase all memory of how he played last season by putting together a solid year here.
And he has the talent to do just that, Steve, and put to bed any thoughts of him falling off if he stays focused.
Now here's DeRozan. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. DeRozan's got 6.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
Here's lights out. Lowry covering. Here's lights out. The long distance 3 is buried. Lights out's got 24.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
Here's lights out. 24 points for him. He rifled that one in from distance. 27 points for him.
They are making some noise from downtown, guys.
And they've got themselves a very nice lead to show for it.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Nets.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
I think they're also getting some good looks in transition, doing a nice job of running the floor.
Brooklyn leading by 17. From deep. And the Nets, another 3.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Now here is Lowry. 8 points for him. DeRozan passes to Patterson. Ross kicks to Lowry. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Lowry's got 11 points.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Here's Lopez, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's his
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for the Nets, Brook Lopez, taking 2 shots.
That's good from Brook Lopez. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Johnson, he's checked in for Negeda. Aminu comes in for Patrick Patterson. Hammonds, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Then for the Nets, Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Young comes in for Johnson. And Darren Williams is subbed in for Bogdanovich. Now here is Augustine. lets a floater go.
You know, they've been beating this club to a lot of loose balls and rebounds here early on.
Love the work ethic they've come out of the locker room with.
Ross in the corner. Fires the three. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Here's lights out. 30 points in the game. From beyond the arc and then some. Lights out's got 33.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
Now here is Augustine, trailing by 19. No good from Ross.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. The guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
No good from lights out. Toronto shooting just about an even 40% to start. Ball's knocked loose. In transition, here come the Nets. From downtown. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Well, Kevin, look here at last year in the NBA where the Raptors ranked. First in opponent field goal shooting. Second in fewest turnovers per game. And they were in the top 10 in steals as well. I mean, this is a team that really gets after people defensively. Deflections, pressure on the ball, all of that leads to steals.
And Clark, you know this. I mean, anytime you see a team #1 in the NBA in field goal percentage defense, you know they're getting after it. So this is a club that plays extremely hard. They take great pride in their defense. They have a concerted plan, a concerted effort every single night to try to stop the opposing team.
Here's lights out after Toronto at the three-pointer. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Lights out's got 36. Raptors trail by 19. And Augustine kicks to Ross. Johnson with a screen on Young. The pass to Hammonds. All alone. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Take a look at the rebound totals, guys. That's +5 now on the glass.
And, Steve, I don't think there's any question which team came out with more energy and enthusiasm.
Lights out passes to Young. It's stolen by Aminu. Moving it up. Augustine, that's good. Augustine's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Who's checked in for Brook Lopez. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. The 4th spot held by Mason Plumlee.
You know, nobody said this guy couldn't miss last season, and because he was such a good percentage shooter, one of the best in the league, his teammates always were looking for him.
And here's Augustine after the three-pointer from lights out. Augustine, that's good. Augustine's got his second basket of the night.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. You've got to get their defense in gear.
Now, here is Young. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. That's good.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
And here's Augustine following the three from lights out. From outside the arc,